Can you read the name of it? Repka, yeah, that's right. Can you read something?
Посадил дед репку.
Агафья, подожди.
Росла репка большая, пребольшая. Стал день репку из земли тащить. Тянет, потянет.
Потянет.
Ветрануть не может. Позвал день бабку. Бабка за дедку. Дедка за репку.
Агафья.
Тянуть, потянуть. Тянуть не могут.
Right. Have you ever read it before?
No.
No. Алексей! Миша, иди сюда, попробуй ты прочитать. Let's see how Mikhail will read it.
Посадил дед репку. Выросла репка большая, пребольшая. Стал дед репку из земли тащить. Тянет, потянет, не может.
Вытянуть.
Не может. Позвал дед бабку. Бабка за детку, детка за репку. Тянут, потянут, вытянут, но могут.
Не могут. Well done. Алексей!
Whether I can understand, it's obviously about the turnip.
Yeah, that's
Growing
right.
bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and they tried to pull, they pulled it and pulled it from the ground. Алексей, ну-ка, прочитай нам.
Посадила дед репку, выросла репка большая, прибольшая, стала
Агафья, тихо.
дед репку из земли тащить.
Агафья.
Тянет, потянет, вытянет, не может. Позвал дед бабку, бабка за детку, детка за репку, тянут, потянут, вытянут, не могут.
So
Well done.
Vityanut must be pulling it up.
Yeah, they're not able to pull it.
The old man, granddad,
Yeah, that's grandma.
the girl.
And then the dog, the cat, and the mouse. And when the mouse came, they
pulled it up.
finally they managed to pull it off. Kisanya, kitty cat. How long you've been
So
learning?
Mishka is mouse, isn't it?
Мышка, yeah.
Koshka is cat.
Жучка, that's the name of the dog.
Ah, the dog's name. Vnuchka is
Grandchild.
Babka is grandfather.
Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
And Dedka is
Grandfather,
grandfather.
yeah.
Ah, so yes.
You can see sometimes usually in Russian children's stories, you can see grandmother, grandfather, and the granddaughter. Not the parents.
Not the grandson.
Not the grandson. Sometimes grandson, but usually it's grandparents and the grandchildren. Don't know why. People saying because in old days people used to bring children even when they was old enough. So that's not the grandfather. That's probably elderly parents.
Yeah, all
That's
live
why.
together as
Yeah.
well.
No, I mean she probably was 90 years old, but she's still bringing children, delivering children to the world.
4.
4. How long have you been learning Russian? When you
I
started?
have a spell learning, and then I stop, and then I start again. But I just started again maybe 6 months ago. But because I learned some 15 years ago, it's simple to start.
A bit easier.
Yes.
Why you started to learn? Russian.
But when I meet somebody who is Russian,
No.
then to talk to them,
It's not many Russians speaking
No,
in
no.
the area.
not
It's
embarrassing.
probably many Russian speaking, but not Russian, is it?
Yeah, there's Latvian,
Latvian.
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian.
So the
They
older
speak-
ones can speak Russian.
Yeah. Агафья, что это? Two.
2, 2.
Агафья. Что это? Три.
3,
А это?
D,
А это? Агафья.
7. Good.
А это? Что это? Какая буква? R.
R. What she said, yeah.
R.
R.
V.
A.
No, she said
Oh, it's a
V.
V. Yes, because it looks like an A that way.
K.
K. H.
W.
W. Yes, you said WX.
She knows the Q.
Q. P. It might be a.
Yeah.
It could be
Mark my H. Another H.
H.
P.
P.
R. T.
T.
Well done. Well done. Is that true that English people think that, like a stereotype, that Russian people drink lots of vodka?
Vodka. Yes.
They're wearing this hat, the stupid hat with the
The
ushanka.
women all wear scarves.
Scarf, yeah,
Yes.
and the bears walking just on the streets. And is that true that English people think so?
In the pictures, well, like the picture, the grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Russian people think that all English people, they are like
We-
very delicate, very like lords, and reading Shakespeare and. Is that true?
They don't like
Extra-
to read Shakespeare.
No, extra polite and
No.
no. Do you want to visit Russia?
Well, I don't think I ever will, but and Russia's a big country, isn't it? I feel sorry because many Russian people never go to the seaside
No, that's not
because
true.
it's a long way away.
Russia is so big country that they've got their own seas.
So they go
They've
to
got Black Sea, they've got
Baikal,
Baikal, they've got so many
Smaller
Sochi,
seas.
that's, I think that's Black Sea as well. They've got so many seas that they go in if they want.
I always think of Russian people being poor people, not having lots of things.
To be honest, I never lived in Russia to be able to say true or no, but I know my relatives who lives there, and that's not true about my relatives, so I can't say about whole country, but I know people who lives there. My relatives, I've got two brothers, my dad, my mom there, my grandparents were living there, and no, that's not true.
Many people think that having things makes them happier, but it doesn't.
No.
No. Apart from in the cities, I think Russian people would be happier.
Many Russian people now, they started to move to the countryside, to the
which
villages.
is nicer.
I don't know why that kind of trend is now in Russia, that people started to move. Not many, but it's more than the last years. Started to think about countryside.
Because people want to grow things and
Because living in the big cities makes your brain crazy, stress,
yes.
and
yeah.
you can't see so many big cities in England, except probably London, I don't know, Manchester. But in Russia, there is many cities with, I don't know, just Moscow is about 16 million people live there. Ekaterinburg, that's where my parents from. I don't know, it's more than million, couple millions probably, which is a huge city. And people not built to live like an ants or a bees.
People become less friendly
Yes.
in the cities.
You see, in England, the life a bit different because almost everyone got their own little house. Even you've got neighbours, but you still got access to the land, to a little piece of.
England seems small houses often. You have
Big garden.
bigger garden, but where you lived before.
Yeah, I lived for many years in a much smaller garden.
Yeah.
I had no garden.
No. Which,
The house is probably the same, but no garden
so people perhaps move from the city to the country
to have.
to have a garden.
Yeah. But in Russia, people go. They living in a flats, and they go in for a weekend. For example, they go in on. It's called dacha. It's a little house, like a summer house.
Yeah.
And they do some garden walks and they stay there for barbecue and things like that.
Yeah.
Пока, Agatha, пока. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for your coming. All right, see you later.